Republican vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin kept up her busy schedule today, meeting with several world leaders who are here in New York for the UN session. But she took time out for an interview, and we talked about the financial crisis at length.
Well, let me just first say, Katie, that this whole crisis, this just makes me feel, just bad. It's just really bad because $700 billion, that's a lot of money. And John McCain is, he's just a fighter, they call him the Maverick, I guess that makes me the goose. The American people, they're waiting for his response to this crisis, and he's, just like a good pot roast, it takes time. It takes time, and John McCain is just thinking about it, letting that pot roast simmer on low heat, but when that comes out, the American people are going to have their answer, and they're waiting to see that pot roast and eat it.
Why are they waiting for John McCain and not Barack Obama?
Well, basically, he's just older, and he has more wisdom and more experience, and, his brain has had more time to grow, so he's just smarter and older.
But polls have shown that Senator Obama has actually gotten a boost as a result of this latest crisis.
Well, I don't know about the polls or the effects of the whole thing, but, the American people that I know, my husband and my sister-in-law, they're wondering what John McCain's going to do, because he's the kind of guy that he'll take some action, and when he goes up to the plate, he's just going to hit a home run, and he's going to bring home that trophy to the hometown, and we're going to have a parade for him.
If this doesn't pass, do you think there's a risk of another Great Depression?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I'm not saying that with this current, what's going to be passed now, I don't think, hopefully, that we'll get past it, but probably, yeah.
If it doesn't pass, what is the alternative?
Well, I don't know exactly, but, anything's possible now with this just being at the brink of something, pretty bad, a big crisis. And so I would just say, to the American people, stock up on canned foods and maybe ammunition.
Other than supporting stricter regulations of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac 2 years ago, can you give us any more examples of his leading the charge for more oversight?
Well, he does things all the time, those two that you just said, and, that's a lot. That's more than you've done, Katie.
I'm just going to ask you one more time, not to belabor the point, specific examples in his 26 years of pushing for more regulation.
I know, it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare that I like to think of. John McCain is kind of like the turtle. He's thinking, he's taking his time. He's kind of a slower, older man. But when he does, I don't know if you know the story of the tortoise and the hare, but, the tortoise wins. That was hard. Oh. Kevin, can we not do this again or cancel in the future? God.